We will see the introduction of gravitation. The content of this video is definition of gravitation, applications of gravitation, differences between gravitation and gravity, and the factors which are responsible for the gravity. So let's start the video. So the very first slide, that is definition of gravitation. So the definition of gravitation is the attractive force existing between any two objects that have mass. So here you can see I have two different bodies, the man standing over the earth, so body 1, body 2. Okay, so the gravitation is nothing but the force in between these two body. So this man is attracted by the earth. At the same time, the man attracts the earth, and that force is known as gravitation force, and that is same. Okay, now the force of gravitation pulls object together. So here you can see the apple falls down. Okay, so whenever the apple falls, it falls over the ground only. It do not float in the space. Why is it so? This is because of the gravitation. So due to gravitation force, the objects, they are pulling towards each other. Now the next slide. In this slide we will discuss the applications of gravitation. So here you can see the very first application, that is the different planets, they are revolving around the sun. This is due to the gravitation force. The next example, whenever you throw the ball, it comes down. Okay, that is due to the gravitation. Then the next example, here you can see the moon is revolving around the earth. This is because of the gravitation. Now here in this image you can see the tides in the ocean. This is also due to the gravitation force of the moon. So these are some of the applications of gravitation. Now we will discuss Now we will discuss the differences between gravitation and gravity. So in physics we have two different terms, that is gravitation and gravity, and they are very similar to each other. And generally the people are using these two terms as the same terms, but they are significantly different. So how they are different, that we will discuss through this slide. So gravitation is the acting force between any two bodies. So if you take any two body, the force exists in between them, that force is known as gravitation force. Okay, then gravity is the force occurring between an object and the very big object like earth. So in case of gravity, what happens, it is also a force of attraction, but it exists in between the body and the other body. That body should be in should have a very big size, so that is known as gravity. So this we can understand with this video. So here you can see there are different planets from the sun. Mercury, Venus, and other planets are also there, and their gravity is also mentioned here. Now here also you can see one line. It is written 0 kilometer over here. So this line represents surface of this planet. Again we have one more line. This line is at 1 kilometer from this line. Okay, and here you can see the different dots. Okay, these are nothing but the balls. Now these balls are going to fall over the surface of this planet. Okay, these balls are going to fall over the surface of this planet, but this ball will take different time to reach to the surface of this planet, and that is because of the gravity, because their gravity is different. Okay, so they will take different time and their velocity will be different to reach at the surface of the planet. So here I am now playing the video. So you can see this ball is reached to the surface of the sun. Okay, so it has taken very less time and it reached to the surface of the sun. Its velocity was 2663 kilometer per hour. Okay, and the other ball are in this position. Okay, they have traveled this much distance only, whereas this ball has traveled 1 kilometer distance already. Now again I am playing the video. Now you can see this ball is moving faster as compared to other balls, and now this has reached. Now this is Jupiter. Okay, so now I am stopping it. So here you can see it has taken time, that is 9 seconds, and its velocity was 801 kilometer per hour. Okay, and the other balls are in this situation. Again I am playing it. Now the other balls are also reaching to the surface of their respective planet. Okay, so almost 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 balls have reached, whereas the three balls are still not reached to the surface of the planet. Okay, so here you can see each ball have different velocity, and each ball have taken different time to reach at the surface of their respective planet. Okay, many balls have reached to the surface of the planet, and now these two balls are again reaching to their respective planet. Now this ball has almost reached to the surface of the Pluto, and it has taken the time 56.7 second, and its velocity was 122 kilometer per hour. And now the last ball we have, this is the ball which is reaching towards the surface of this planet. Now see, the gravity of this planet is 0.3 meter per second square, which is lesser than the other planets. That is why it is taking more time. So now it has reached, and now you can see uh, it has taken time, that is 84.3 second, and its velocity was 91 kilometer per hour, which is less than other velocities, and it has taken more time as compared to other balls. Now why this is happened? Because we have taken same distance, that is 1 kilometer per hour, but different balls have taken different time. Why is it so? This is because of the gravity, because each planet have different gravity. Now which are those factors which is responsible for the gravity of the planet? Why different planet have different gravity? That we are going to discuss in next slide. So here you can see, here we have one table. Okay, so the first column represent the various planet, that is from Mercury to Pluto, and there are other columns like mass, diameter, density, and gravity. So these are the parameters. Okay, so your gravity, the last column, the gravity depends on what? The gravity depends on mass, diameter, and density. Okay, so here you can see, if you consider an example of Earth and Uranus. Okay, so the Uranus has the mass and diameter of the Uranus is more than the mass and diameter of the Earth, but the gravity of Earth is 9.8 meter per second square, whereas the gravity of Uranus is 8.7 meter per second square. Okay, though the Earth has less mass and less diameter, but its gravity is more. Why is it so? Because one more parameter is also there, that is density, and the density of Earth is 5514 kg per meter square, whereas the density of Uranus is 1271. So Earth is more denser than the Uranus, that is why its gravity is 9.8 meter per second square. Again we have one more example, so the Mercury and the Mars. So here you can see the mass of the Mercury is 0.33 into 10 to the power 24 kg, whereas the mass of Mars is 0.642 into 10 to the power 24 kg. That means the mass of Mars is almost double than the mass of Mercury. Now you can see the gravity. Gravity of the Mercury is 3.7 meter per second square. The Mars is again 3.7 meter per second. Though the Mars have double mass, but their Mercury, but their gravity is same, that is 3.7 meter per second square. Why is it so? Because of this density. So your Mercury is more denser than the Mars. Here you can see the value. Okay, this very density plays very important role while deciding the gravity of the planet. So in this video we have discussed what is the gravitation, what is the differences between gravity and gravitation, what are the applications of gravitation, and the parameter which are responsible for the gravity. Thank you.